Joe Biden is talking about Imam Mahdi. Who is his Islamic teacher? Is he teaching him right? Which Imam is he talking about in his speech? Joe Biden's words have created a controversy. Let's talk about it in detail, but before that, here is something you need to check out. Times are changing, and certainly not for the better. So what excuse do we have now to not learn the Book of Allah? Our most popular book is back on Amazon. So you can learn all the stories from Quran in 30 days. Order your copies now. Brothers and sisters, ever since Joe Biden came into the office, his government has been advocating for human rights, and the awareness about Islam has also increased, especially after the cruel bans that Trump had imposed on the immigrants from the Muslim countries. You must have heard him talk about Islam and Muslims in his various interviews and speeches. In June 2020, in a video speech to Engage Action, an advocacy group for Muslim Americans, Biden quoted a hadith of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ that instructs, "Whoever among you sees something wrong, let him change it with his hand. And if he is not able to do so, then let him change it with his tongue. And if he is not able to do so, then with his heart." But this one speech that he delivered just recently is somewhat disturbing. Biden talks about some hidden Imam who will appear when the time is right. And after that, all that is bad and evil will be erased from the earth. There will be peace, and the name of Islam will be raised to its deserving heights. As the hadith goes, even if only a day remains for Qiyamah to come, yet Allah will surely send a man from my family who will fill this world with such justice and fairness, just as it initially was filled with oppression. But what about the hidden Imam, brothers and sisters? Where is the Imam hidden? Which hidden Imam? Is there any hadith or ayat that suggests that the Imam has been hidden by Allah and will appear when the time is right? No, brothers and sisters, there is no such hadith or ayat that Imam Mahdi will go into hiding and emerge from there when the time arrives. This is instead the Shia belief. The Shia believe that Imam Mahdi is the only son of Imam Hassan Askari, the 11th Imam, who was born on the 15th of Sha'ban in Samra, Iraq. He became the divinely appointed Imam when his father was martyred. Imam Mahdi went into occultation at the same time. According to the Shia sect of Muslims, Imam Mahdi has already been born, and he will re-emerge to establish justice and peace on earth. They believe that the 12th Imam, Muhammad bin Hassan al-Mahdi, will come out and save mankind. Every year on the 15th of Sha'ban, millions of Shia Muslims around the world hold festivities to honor the birthday of their 12th Imam. Whereas the Sunni Muslims believe that Imam Mahdi is a different personality than the 12th Imam. He will be born when Allah wills and will lead his army at the age of 40 years. In fact, he will be unaware of his future role as the Imam of the Ummah until the age of 40 years, when people themselves will come to him to take the lead. Biden in this very speech could also be seen talking about his Islamic teacher, who is also his friend. He takes lunch with him every week, where he asks various questions about Islam. Brothers and sisters, since the information about the Imam that Biden has is more related to the Shia Islam, it seems that the instructor or friend who teaches him all this also happens to be a Shia scholar.